more men are looking for subtle ways to look younger without going straight to a facelift, from eyelid surgery to injectables to something called the microlift. There are options that can make a real difference. Joining us now is double board certified facial plastic surgeon Dr. Miller to break down what men can do before maybe considering a full facelift. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so very much for inviting us.
You have a massive presence on social media, so obviously men and women are interested in what you do, but are you seeing more men come in to get some work done? And if so, what's driving that shift?
Yeah, more men are feeling more comfortable undergoing the procedure, and you know, not since the invention of the mirror have we seen technology make us so self-conscious about our appearance. You've got FaceTime, Zoom. We are constantly looking at ourselves now through all of the different social media apps as well as dating apps. And we're trying to make ourselves feel as good as we feel on the inside, even though we may not look that way on the outside. Let's
talk about the microlift, which is something that you specialize in. As soon as I saw this, I said, well, what is a microlift? Maybe you can explain to our viewers what this is and how it works.
Yeah, sure. The microlift is a procedure that I actually created from a patient who requested it, a younger individual, around 30 or so, who said, I know they're doing these mini lifts now, but all I want to do is this. And I said, you look just fine, you don't need that. And she said, no, all I want is this, and can you just make a small incision up here? Designed it for her. She brought in 2 friends, who brought in 2 friends, who brought in 2 friends. And
is that how it works?
And that's how it works.
It's a word of mouth. So if a guy does this, what kind of age range are you looking at for a guy to be like, I would consider something like this?
Anywhere from 30 all the way up to 55 and beyond. It's not so much age as the appearance of the face. So if you can look in the mirror and use your 2 fingers here and bring it up and back, and you like the way it looks, you're a candidate.
Interesting. So when you say 30, some people might say, whoa, 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 that is too young to be doing any kind of surgery. What would you tell people that say that?
Yeah, I would say follow your heart. And if you really are bothered by something that you see in the mirror, and there is a solution beyond doing a full-blown facelift. I would say it's inappropriate for someone that age to be getting a traditional full incision facelift.
Interesting.
But there are alternatives.
Okay, so another thing that you mentioned as well is eyelid surgery for men. I think this one's kind of under the radar, but makes a very big difference. And I think it has, what I've seen, it has a very simple kind of rebound time. You're able to go back to work within like a week or something.
Absolutely, yes. You know, as men get older and their brows fall, their upper eyelids can get a little redundant, and I like to say that little bit looks sexy, but too much looks sloppy, and we got to trim that up a little bit. So just taking out a little bit of skin on the upper lid, removing the bags on the lower skin can really improve significantly the appearance.
And that's what we're looking at right now.
That is correct.
And so the price range for something like this?
You know, it really ranges depending upon where you are, both in the city as well as nationally, but around $10,000 or so should do the trick.
Okay, so got to ask, I'm sure a lot of guys are like, maybe I should buy some expensive skincare, maybe a nice lotion and you know, serum will work. What do you say to guys that are really focused on maybe that kind of stuff? Do those things work and spend more money on skincare or not?
Yeah, you know, something is better than nothing. And I find a lot of times when those, a lot of the lotions that you see on television late at night or so, the reason why they work is because they're really comparing it against nothing that you're doing right now. So if you do something, it's better than nothing. And then we can get into the various different type of brands. I'll leave that for the dermatologists. I'm a surgeon.
All right, so if people want to come find out more information about what you do and curious about eyelid surgery, microlift, or anything like that, where can they find you?
Oh, sure. You can follow me on Instagram at Dr. Philip Miller. That's Dr. Philip J. Miller. You can follow me on Instagram or my website, which is drphilipmiller.com.
Dr. Miller making us all look younger one day at a time. We appreciate you being here. Thanks so much.
So very nice to be here. Thank you.
All right, we have more news straight ahead. Stay with us.